What's up, guys? Welcome to the Common Sense Football Show and welcome to today's show. Bad weekend for Arsenal, losing to Brighton at home 3-0. Title is ultimately over. Manchester City winning at Everton 3-0 also. So, let's get into it. Arsenal losing, probably the most pathetic performance of the season at home. Big game, everything on the line, and no one turned up. Martinelli, unfortunately injured in the first 15 minutes of the game with a horrible tackle. He was seen leaving the stadium in some sort of foot boot, ankle boot, so he's probably going to be out for the rest of the season. But Trossard came on and he made no impact. So losing to Brighton, who completely outplayed us in our own backyard, ultimately spells that the title's over. All of the big players didn't turn up and it was just shocking. But ultimately, those results at West Ham and at home to Southampton is what cost Arsenal the league. Now, Arteta also has to take a lot of responsibility. There was a time where, in my opinion, factually, where Trossard was in hot form, loads of assists, goals. Before the Liverpool game, he was one of our best attackers. And what does he do? He pulls him out just to get Martinelli and Saka back into the team, who both weren't in the best form. Saka was in much more poor form. Martinelli was coming back into form after being dropped and being brought back in. So why did he drop Trossard for that Liverpool game at Anfield, even though already Trossard scored a hat-trick when he was playing for Brighton at Liverpool this season? Why would you do that? When he was one of our best attackers, in much better form than Saka, much better form than Martinelli, but you dropped him just to fit in Saka and Martinelli. That's favouritism. And he doesn't really favour Martinelli. He brings him off, when he's not playing well. He drops him out when he's not playing well. But for some reason with Saka, when he's not playing well, he doesn't bring him off. When he's not playing well, he doesn't drop him out for a couple of games. Just keeps playing him. Even though he's done rubbish for the last 6-7 weeks. That was a big mistake. Trossard should have played that game. Now, listen, whatever. We got 2-2. We got a 2-2 draw. Even though we was from a winning position, we got a 2-2 draw at Anfield. That's not a disaster. But then he continues to make errors with selection. Partey was playing crap. He didn't pull him out. He eventually pulled him out. Brought in Jorginho. Jorginho made a difference. But certain players who were playing rubbish, he just kept playing them. I'm going to say it, Saka. Saka was rubbish, has been rubbish for the last 6, 7, 8 weeks, and he just continued to play. Why not bring someone else on? Why not try Martinelli through the middle, Gabriel Jesus on the right, and Trossard on the left? Why continue to play this guy when he's not doing anything for so long? And then all the fanboys are going to say, oh, he's tired. No, he ain't tired, mate. He isn't tired. We've been playing one game a week for like 2 months. How can you be tired? How come Luka Modric ain't tired? Or Toni Kroos ain't tired at Real Madrid, playing in the league, playing in the Cups, Champions League semi-finals, in their late 30s, Kroos and Modric. How come they're not tired? Total rubbish. How come Vinicius not tired? How come Rodrigo's not tired? Nonsense. How come Haaland's not tired? He's played most games because he ain't tired. Utter nonsense. Arsenal fans have a knack of using excuses to protect when they're fanboys, to protect their favourite players. Utter nonsense. Again, losing Saliba was a big blow. Holding done alright the first couple of games he came in, but then he was shocking. He played on too long. Kivior came on and done well. But, Arteta, I think he made some mistakes. Now, I'm not Arteta out, I've still got faith in the guy. He's a young manager. He's learning his trade. And we've taken a massive step up from last season. But he has to learn from this season. Now, City are going to go on to win the title. They're going to go on to win the title. And Arsenal are going to go on to finish second. And it was a failure. From the position we were in, Arsenal did bottle it. Especially the games that we should have won. Southampton, West Ham. We should have beat Brighton at home. They just got off a loss to Everton, getting smashed by Everton, and we get done by them. So, no, it was a bottle job. They did bottle it. These players are mentally weak. And this team reminds me a lot of the same Arsenal team that had Nasri, that had Song, that had Diaby, that had Adebayor, that had Van Persie under Wenger. A lot of good talented players, but didn't have the mental fortitude to get over the line. Always stumbled at the last hurdle because of mental frailty and weakness. And this team resembles that team. They don't have the mental fortitude to get over the line. What's Arteta going to do? Is he going to sign top players that have got the mental fortitude and the quality to take this squad to the next level? Players like Caicedo, players like Victor Osimhen, a right back, maybe Declan Rice, because I think we need 2 midfielders, Caicedo and Declan Rice. And I think we need a striker that's going to get us 20, 25 goals minimum in the league, and that is Victor Osimhen, one of the best strikers in the world. Are they going to slump up the money to take Arsenal to the next level, to make us competitive in the Champions League? We're looking at around 250, 300 million. I hope so. I hope that the Cronkies are going to back Arteta and Edu and give them the money that they're going to need to get the targets that they want. If they need to sell players to get the funds, then I think that can be done as well. Saka is our most valuable player. He's our most overrated player, one of the most overrated players in the world. So he could be sold to fund a big move for world-class Victor Osimhen. But that probably ain't going to happen. That's what I think should happen, but it probably isn't going to happen. Now, he's going to sign Saka a 300 grand contract. He doesn't deserve that money. He doesn't deserve more than Martinelli. He's not a better player than Martinelli. He's not got a higher ceiling than Martinelli. So why is he getting so much money? This doesn't make sense to me. He's been crap for 7-8 weeks, and it looks like he's been rewarded for his failure. And all of the fanboys are going to jump on, oh, Starboy, he's tired, oh, blah, 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 blah. No. Nonsense. He's a bottle job. Mentally weak, mentally frail. He ain't tired. This is how he is. Stop putting people on a pedestal. The fact he's going to get paid more than Martinelli is a travesty. In my opinion, the most talented out of the Haaland boys is Emile Smith-Rowe. Very similar profile of player to Jack Grealish. He should be looked after. He should be made fit. And he should be put in that midfield or on the left, or to drift across wherever he wants, where he can cause damage and run at players, which he does so well. He is the most talented out of the Haaland boys, Emile Smith-Rowe. And he is my favourite out of the Haaland boys, Emile Smith-Rowe. I absolutely adore the lad. Great player. But, you know, it is what it is. I feel sorry for Martinelli, who came off injured. Hopefully it's not a serious injury. Hopefully Arsenal can finish the season off with a couple of wins and contracts can be signed. Saliba, Saka is going to sign a new contract, even though the money he's getting offered is ridiculously too much. And hopefully they have identified the players they want to get next season. But just to clarify, Arsenal flopped. They did bottle it, and it's worrying signs because they're showing the same mental frailties of the later Arsene Wenger teams who had a lot of ability but didn't have the mental fortitude to get over the line. Let's hope we sign players with that fortitude and with that grit. Manchester City have those players and have that quality. Fantastic. And they're probably going to go on to win the Premier League. Haaland, what's the difference? If we had a striker that scored about 25 goals this season, maybe we would have been closer to them. Maybe we would have got over the line. So that's that. Liverpool winning yesterday. Impressive 3-0 win at Leicester. Closing in on the top 4. It's not in their hands. They have to hope that Newcastle or Manchester United drop some points, but they're doing all they can, winning 7 in a row to get in the conversation for the top 4. They've already guaranteed Europa League. So, you know, you have to give Jurgen Klopp a lot of credit. A lot of people were asking for him to go. Stupid idiots. He's a fantastic manager. If anyone's earned time, if anyone's got credit in the bank, it is Jurgen Klopp. Fantastic coach. A little bit stubborn sometimes, but a fantastic coach. moving Trent into midfield, masterstroke. Trent has been phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal, generational talent, world-class player, Trent Alexander-Arnold. And the fact he doesn't get into the England team shows everything that's wrong with Gareth Southgate and shows everything that's wrong with England and English football culture. Absolute nonsense. Trent, fantastic, amazing free kick, right in the top bin, pulling the strings from midfield. He's probably going to save Liverpool 100 million, even though they still need a couple of midfielders. So that's Liverpool, doing fantastically well, back in form. Big up Jurgen Klopp. Champions League tomorrow, we have the Milan derby, the second leg, Inter Milan versus AC Milan. I predict Inter Milan are going to comfortably win this game. I know that Rafael Leao is back, the AC Milan talisman, but I still think Inter Milan are going to have too much for AC Milan, and AC Milan will have too much to do. Lukaku is in blistering form, scoring this weekend for Inter, so that's going to give Inzaghi a selection headache. Who's he going to play? Is it going to be Dzeko with Lautaro, or is it going to be Lukaku with Lautaro? He tends to go to start with Dzeko and Lautaro Martinez and bring Lukaku on, you know, with the last 30 minutes to go to make an impact, and that has served them well this season. So let's see what's going to happen in that game. I predict Inter Milan will get to the final, and I predict Inter Milan will win the whole tournament because of the situation that their club is in off the field. They need to win this competition, and desperation is a massive motivation. So guys, thank you for tuning in for today's show. I'll be back tomorrow for the other one, for another one. Please leave a comment, smash the like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. See you later guys, take care, peace.